Remember how we used to get phone calls that sounded like this? "Hello, old friend, remember me?" You might ask yourself, do I recognize that voice? Is that who I think it is? Every day, you and I are comparing voices. Someone calling from behind, on the phone, on Zoom. Most of the time, making a mistake is not a big deal. But if we are dealing with voice evidence in a police investigation, the consequences can be much more severe. When we come across mysterious voices like this, I want to find out if it's the police suspect or somebody else. Forensic phoneticians, like myself, can come in to analyze their voices, just like how other scientists compare DNA or shoe prints. We pick out all the linguistic and phonetic clues, vowels, consonants, pitch, and so on. But what if the voices we have to compare aren't even speaking in the same language? That's where it gets really tricky, but it's not as uncommon as you might think. Around us, around the world, the majority of people are bilingual. They often switch between the languages they know, and many of those voice characteristics could change according to the language. You could easily get a mysterious phone call in English, but end up with a suspect who swore they only spoke French. Can we still reliably compare those voices? That's what I want to find out. Can we compare oranges with apples, or in this case, oranges with orange? What I do is test how well different features in the voice work across language barriers to tell speakers apart. Take the S sound as an example. Some people have a lower S, like S. Others have a higher, hissier S. In a database of over 100 people who speak both English and French, I measure how similar each person's S's are with themselves and with all the other speakers. How accurately can we tell them apart? As a baseline, I compare speech in the same language, English with English, French with French. But crucially, I also do the same across the two languages, English with French and vice versa. And by comparing the error rates, I can build up a picture of how useful these features can be in cross-language comparison. For forensic experts, this could mean more reliable evidence when it comes to all these bilingual speakers, so the court can count on us in a much broader range of cases. But the implications go beyond the courtroom. Technologies that rely on voice recognition, like Siri, Alexa, mobile banking, still have a long way to go when it comes to dealing well with bilingual voices. And as they become increasingly widespread and indispensable in our lives, a better understanding of what makes bilingual voices similar can make an important difference to fairness and justice, both in the court and beyond.